see how your right knee really kicks in? Well, pretty good. But you see how I didn't go this way. When you hear that thunk, you know, when it just, you know, I mean, everything, that bottom is just hitting perfect in the sand. Did you get that? Okay, I like that. Thanks, Carlos.
Milwaukee's own Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall is 5 under today.
At the 9th. Chips in for birdie. He's tied for 3rd, 2 shots off the lead.
Okay, so Julian, tell me, is there anything going on with the bunker right here?
I feel like tendency has kind of been to just catch him a little bit heavy at times. I don't know. Like I said, I try to feel like the buttons are over the ball throughout the backswing, and then come through.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm not someone who has like a ton of mechanical thoughts and all that stuff. My short game is usually a strength of my game, but this has kind of been a prevalent pattern I've noticed. So just wondering if you've seen anything.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just take some video real quick, and I'm gonna show you a little something that I already see that I think might really help. But especially from face on, the motion looks great, right?
I know it's not like miles off.
No, not at all.
You can execute
Okay.
a simple bunker shot.
So come back here. I want to show you something what I think why there's a little bit of inconsistency down at the bottom. So this looks, obviously great. No big deal. Keeping your width coming down. Very good. But see how your right knee really kicks in? I think if you look at for me, I think you need to hold that right knee back, because I think when the right knee kicks in, the club wants to go more down. And I know that might be happening a little bit late, but that still, I think, affects the shot. The best bunker players that I've seen, that I played with, they all kind of flared their feet a little bit more.
Both feet.
Both feet. And so they could, the lower body wasn't doing much. This is obviously, bunker shot's a very wristy shot,
Sure.
unlike any other shot that we hit, right? But this is a very wristy shot. There, kind of reholster the sword, right there, fine. But I think you look at someone
So it's almost like too much leg drive.
yeah, so think about it. When you have leg drive that goes that way, the club's just going to go down into the sand. You said you've been hitting it just a little bit heavy, right? I think either way that could cause problems. But when it goes down this way, club generally, I think, is going to go down in the sand too much. I think that's going to create. So, one of the best bunker players I saw, he kept his feet like this, and he just would go like this. And so there's no really lower body. The knees don't kick in at all either direction. It was just here to here. Now his upper body was moving. But this wasn't going that way down there. And you watch, I show video, I don't have it on me right now, but Nelly Korda. Same thing. She's right here. That right knee does not move that direction. And I think that's kind of a big deal really for bunker play, especially soft sand, because you don't want that club to this needs to shallow. You're doing good right here. I mean, those are fine. But I'm just seeing that right knee. I think we can make this just a little bit better. It's almost feel like maybe that right foot is going to flare more that way. So where you just hold it, and you're going to hold that. Now your upper body's going to move, but you see how that right knee still kicks in?
Still there. Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like it can't go this way. It's almost like you want to hold it. You want to move, right? But
you're not trying to keep the foot on the ground, are you?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Because again, bunker shots should only be like this. It's almost like windshield wipers. It's just a very wristy shot. So yeah, left, good. And just flare that right foot. So here, let me hit one. So I'm gonna try to keep I'm gonna flare that right foot, but I'm gonna try to keep my, my knee from really going that way, okay? See if I can do it. I haven't hit a bunker shot in for a while.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, this could go anywhere, but pretty good. But you see how I didn't go this way, and I think, for the most part, I think I could do that most every time. For me, I think that's a big key.
And it went through the sand nicely.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think that's a big key for, really finding the bottom, making sure you know where that's going to be every time. More consistency by not kicking that right knee in big time. Because your motion looks great. I mean, maybe just a little more wristy, less body, and really holding that back. Yeah, go to the left one. So yeah, now just stay there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's more like it, And I know it probably feels terrible right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, that's just been a really consistent way to hit a bunker shot. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, I like that. Thanks, Carlos. So even that, even though it might look like it's kicking in a little bit, it's a lot less.
No, it feels a lot. Yeah.
So that right knee would have been by the left knee.
Right,
Before. So that's a finished position now, compared to that right knee was finishing right by the left knee before. And I think that's a big deal, bud.
Yeah.
I really do. And again, if you need to go further because you feel like you can't quite get one there, because you're holding, just take more club. That's beautiful right there. I mean, I'll just tell you, if I had, straightforward bunker shot, that was just a, normal but a little bit longer, just a little bit across the green. I try to stand a little closer, get a little taller, right? I'm not trying to put max spin on it because I want it to actually bounce and maybe roll out a little bit. I don't want to try to fly it all the way to the hole and stop it. So I might land it, front third on, on the green here and kind of let it roll to the hole like a putt, but I'm going to be taller. I'm just going to get up here right next to it basically, and I'm just, going to go through the motions, but it should come off a little bit lower. And then versus if I'm going flipping it up and I have to stop it faster, I want a little more height, I'm going to get a little further away. Yeah, I'm going to feel like I'm sitting almost like in a chair. And then the club's going to come way up faster this way, and I'm just going to, like you're talking what you have to do.
Yeah.
But two different setups, right?
Sure.
I think that's, what people need to hear the most. It's bunker shots are not, you're going to manipulate your setup. Yeah, it's not always the same, and I think that's really important to know because, you're already basically doing that, but for people to understand that, to, a little bit longer bunker shot, you don't need to fly it all the way to the hole, I think it looks cool on TV, when Phil Mickelson, flies it all the way hole, spins it, and stops it right next to the hole, right? Okay.
90% of the time, that's not the percentage.
And for us mere mortals, I mean, it usually doesn't come off that way. Land it a third of the way to the hole, let it look like a putt going at it, right? You don't have to put max spin on it, right? And you're just going to get closer and taller. And you're going to do the same thing, and it'll just come off lower, and it won't spin as much. The other one, you're going to sit, get way further away, push the handle down, club comes up faster, flip through it. Beautiful. Great shot. Great shot. Yep, getting down, pushing the handle down, sitting, club comes up. Oh. Doesn't get any better than that. So what I love hearing, I hope everyone can hear that, on the video, is the thump. I love hearing that. When you hear that thump, when it just, I mean, everything, that bottom is just hitting perfect in the sand. You're using the bounce, but that club is, is going, it's great. I mean, you always want to hear that thump, that kind of higher pitch or that lower pitch thump. It's great. Really good. Really good, dude.
Sweet. Thanks for that.
Really good. Yeah, of course. Great job. I'm Skip Kendall. I've played the PGA Tour for almost 20 years, and now the Champions Tour for almost 10. I've been a professional for almost 40 years, and I've teed it up with some of the world's best players. If you're serious about taking your game to the next level, I want to share my wisdom with you. So click the link below, send me a message, and let's get started to make you the best player that you can possibly be.